let me say this about Ambe. Ambe is a very dishonest, very, very, very vicious young man.
It's a French maneuver by French ambassador who is in the Cameroon, and the president is coming to respond to him directly, to send a straightforward warning to his sender and to Yaoundé, and probably to resound again for those who are owners of Elekam's card in Ambazonia. If you own, the president said something last year, if by any means, directly or indirectly, you are participating in French Cameroon's election in Ambazonia, you are positioning yourself or programming yourself as a military target. Because anything, any form of electioneering in Ambazonia, either having a La République du Cameroun Elekam card, the form, any of their offices, is illegal. But I want to talk
any electioneering.
I want you to talk extensively on that before we get to the last part of our conversation that has to do with the federal draft. It's very important. How do we position ourselves ahead of October of this election? It starts next week, the 8th of March. But before we get to that, talk to Ambazonians that are listening. Those who have been intimidated, those who have been manipulated, those who have accepted the bribe willingly, those who are trying to provoke the effort to ensure that there's no elections in Ambazonia. You need to talk to them before we move forward. Vice please.
Yes, Paddy. Dear Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, at the home front, all over the world. When I mean all over the world, in the diaspora, from the continental United States to Asia and Europe, my dear country people, I am calling on everybody, every one of us. We are starting a countdown to our freedom. A countdown to our freedom. We are launching the federal draft.
No, before the federal draft, I'm talking about those who are planning to do elections. Let's first of all talk.
No. Okay. Before I talk about the federal draft, let me warn our people. You have heard about elections in La République du Cameroon in October 2025. We couldn't care less who are the candidates. But all we are saying is that we must enforce the ban on electioneering. No political parties are authorized in the Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia. No electioneering in Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia. No elecam, no campaigning, no wearing of uniforms of any political party, no singing of any political party, no holding of secret meetings concerning any political party in all of the Southern Cameroon, from Victoria to Nkambe. We have made sure that the ASA is standing by to enforce the fact that nobody should campaign or do any electioneering in the Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia. And if you do, you are calling for trouble, for not only for yourself, for your whole setup, for whoever you are meeting with, for whatever organization you belong to. We will treat you as the enemy. No electioneering, no voting, no registration for voting, no elecam. Elecam, take note. The what you call Northwest and Southwest is a no-go area for you people. You pay the price in the extreme north. You think that we are not watching? Try us. You are going to be a target. And the same thing that happened in the extreme north will happen to Elekam in both the two parts of the southern Cameroon. That's the southern zone and the northern zone. What do you call, what you, like the Republic of Cameroon, call northwest and southwest? I don't know how you came about that. But nobody should think that he will hide and vote. I am talking especially Victoria, Tico, and Boya, where you have secretly done things. Some of your chiefs, even when I met to say, oh, we support Paul Biya, the 93-year-old man who cannot even walk, or he can only sit on a wheelchair and be pushed around to be your candidate. That's the business of La Republic of Cameroon. If you want to vote for that election, leave the southern Cameroon, cross over to the Mongo, stay you there and vote and remain there. Don't come back. Because when you come back, we will know that you are back and we'll take you down. Be careful. This time around, be careful. We are very, very, very ready to shoot anybody on our way to Boya. Don't try us. No election in the southern Cameroon come October. No electioneering from now on going forward. Because this is the time that they are preparing their campaigns and all that nonsense. Don't try it in the southern Cameroons. I'm not a devil, but I'm telling you that the southern Cameroon is a no-go area for any elections being organized by La Republic of Cameroon. That is full stop. Now I come to our people of the southern Cameroon. Come next week, the 8th of March, we are launching the countdown to our freedom. Every cabinet member, every official of the county, every official of the LGAs, you are required to draft your $1,000. We will go in 3 stages, beginning with the Savannah to Midland and to the Atlantic. 3 phases. And all of us, including anybody including all the activists who think that, who are fighting for our liberation, including even those from the home front, if you have a way to chip, even I don't care what the amount. We know that you're already sacrificing, but we are not expecting much from you. But if you want to chip something, we will gladly find a way to get it. But this time around, it is serious. I also want to bring it to focus that anybody who is of the Southern Cameroon extraction and is a citizen of Ambazonia who has not been participating in this liberation struggle, you will participate when we are in Boya, and you will do it by force. You will do it by force. Because Chico cannot drink and Nkunda drunk. That is the way it has to go. It has to be. Liberation struggles is not. We are not the first to go through liberation struggle. Everybody of that citizenship must participate. We are going to draft, and those young people living in the United States who have been ignoring the draft, or eating and drinking from circuit to circuit, from circuit to circuit, and you are here, and we are protecting you, fighting for you to get TPS and so on, so that you are not deported. If you don't draft, the day of reckoning will come when we will take back our country, and you will have to come as a citizen of Ambazonia to visit your parents. You will have to pay by force. Thank you, Paddy.
Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Waiting. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. This is an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what they do. We thank my country people for this wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Paragraph number 43 talks around December the 13th, 2022, Amba boys they kidnapped 3 traditional chiefs in Cameroon's southwest region, including Chief Ngale Ikome, also known as Ngale Vako, of the village of Dibanda, who died in captivity. Finally, this chief they go get justice because they don't indict Capo Daniel. Finally, this chief will get justice because Eric TawTaw will go prison for that murder and incitement to murder those chiefs. Paragraph number 44 talks around December the 18th, 2020, for Twitter, Eric TawTaw promised for retaliate against the traditional chiefs who had voted in Cameroon's regional election. It talks let me be clear. By voting during the regional election, all the chiefs made themselves enemies to Ambazonia and declared war on our independence movement. Again, let me be clear. Again, let me be clear. Any chief who was involved in that Again, let me be clear. Again, let me be clear. Any chief who was involved in that sacrilege must leave Amberland or be garried. No apologies. G process na Gary process, of course, we know that. So that one na how way they be planned for carry out that conspiracy. So now they charge. The important part we will need for know na paragraph 46 where they talk say beginning on a date unknown but no later than April 2018 and continuing to the present with the exact date being unknown in the District of Maryland and elsewhere, Eric TawTaw, also known as the Gary Master. I love it. I love how they keep referring to him as Gary Master. The defendant herein did knowingly combine, conspire, confederate, and agree with persons known and unknown to the grand jury to provide material support and resources as defined by Title 18, United States Code Section 2339 Alpha, to provide personnel, including himself, provide currency and monetary instruments, collectively known as money, and also provide property, weapons, and services, knowing and intending that such personnel, money, property, and weapons and services were to be used in preparation for and in carrying out a violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 956 Alpha, specifically a conspiracy to murder, kidnap, and maim persons in a foreign country, all in violations of U.S. Code Section 2339 Alpha, providing material support to terrorist organization. Now in that, I decode that. So for count number 2, as an official over here, now interstate communication of a threat to kidnap or injure. So they refer now, say from around the 10th of May through to 18th of May 2020, Eric TawTaw be knowingly transmit and cause to be transmitted in interstate and foreign commerce from the state of Maryland to the country of Cameroon, communications that contained a threat to kidnap and injure the person of another, knowing and recklessly disregarding that the communications would be viewed as a threat to communications made through Twitter in which the defendant threatened to kidnap and injure victim number 3, the deputy mayor of Manfe, all in violation of Title 18. So count number 2 for here, they talk about interstate communication of a threat to kidnap or injure. They specifically talks to Eric TawTaw, the Gary Master, it be communicate using Twitter and other means for kidnap and injure the victim and threaten to kidnap and injure victim number 3 when a deputy mayor of Manfe, when a violation of American code. So whenever they go post, say they threaten for kidnap the mayor of Manfe or the deputy mayor of Manfe, where today now the mayor of Manfe, that specifically is a crime. Okay? So all the other people, the way they don't threaten for kidnap any mayor, like how Nso Foncha be threatened for kidnap the mayor for Boya, and Christopher Anu be put a ransom for kidnap Mayor Ekema Patrick. If you don't believe me, I come with receipts. When I listen.
My fellow Ambazonians, there is a serious breaking news. Just came to my desk as we are speaking. Very serious. The Ambazonian Self-Defense Council Restoration Forces have arrested Ekema Patrick, the mayor of Boya. Ambazonian Restoration Forces have just arrested Ekema Patrick. He is in our custody, and the ASC Restoration Forces will interrogate him, and his fate will be decided by the laws of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Thank you.
From today, Tuesday, July the 31st, Patrick Ekema ceases from being recognized as mayor of Boya. Nobody is required to take any instructions from him. Besides this, the people of Ambazonia are ordering the arrest of Patrick Ekema with a ransom of 3 million francs for any Ambazonian or any person who will arrest him or offer him up unto the restoration forces. If you cannot arrest him but supply information that leads to his arrest, the ransom will still be yours. This is very, very urgent. Ekema is very dangerous and must be taken off the streets.
All of these people, then we have to go after them. There are consequences for this stupidity, madness, and wickedness. So Nso Foncha, prepare yourself to be arrested. Christopher Anu, prepare yourself. We'll go follow Wuna until there will be accountability. My country people then. So now just count number 2, it be that. Now we go to count number 3, when another interstate communication of a threat to kidnap or injure. This one now charge number 4. So we'll be there for charge number 4, where we'll see them for here, where they talk say all those workers them for CDC, where Eric TawTaw use Twitter and Facebook and YouTube for threatening their lives. They go finally get justice, because those threats, they are crimes. Because those threats are crimes under the United States Code section 875C. And Eric TawTaw go answer for those crimes them, wherever they threaten CDC workers them. So count number 5, interstate communication of a threat to kidnap and injure. So the grand jury, it don't look at everything, and they say and he accepts say for October 2020 through to December 2020. The Gary Master Eric TawTaw himself, it be knowingly transmit and cause to be transmitted threats for kidnap and injure traditional chiefs of Cameroon, all in violations of this particular American law, USC 875C. So now the 5 counts in that. Each of those 5 counts, they carry a maximum of 5 years in prison. And the first count of providing material support to a terrorist organization, it carry up to 15 years in prison. So they also forfeit, they get orders for forfeiture if they see them necessary, say, if fall into that category, they fit seize ye properties. So now what's that way forfeiture? It mean So they also go on for talk about that material support for future. Upon conviction for any of the 6 charges, the way they charge you, if you don't benefit financially from the crimes, then American government it get right for seize the assets them. So they even take substitute assets them if it get any, depending on the value, they go seize them for pay for the crimes if it benefit anything financially from the crimes them. So they don't quote you now all the laws the way it don't broke them, where they go, they charge you as an official for here. So now Kelly Hayes is signed as the United States Attorney for the District of Maryland, and we also get Matthew Galeotti, where even at the head of the Criminal Division, the U.S. Department of Justice Criminal Division. Now them sign dated 24th of April 2025. The sign them. That is it, my country people. Them now the end, now page 18 that, and at the end of the indictment that, my country people them. Thank you plenty for all my way. You don't spend time for listen, and I hope so when I don't learn 1 or 2 things them from this indictment, and I hope so when I don't also understand now, say for sure for social media and threaten people them, if it land you for prison. Yes, you get your freedom of speech, but you don't get the freedoms for threatening people them on social media or for incite crimes and terrorism in a different country. So Chris Anu, Mark Barretta, Capo Daniel, Sako Ikome, and all the other people the way they don't ever contribute money for sponsor Ambazona terrorism for Cameroon, we are coming for you. It is only a matter of time.
Lesson number 1, my country people, Dr. Weti. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
My country people them now some fantastic video this way it come out from womb from Menchum division. All these Amba terrorists the way I go play the videos and when I go hear them themselves they go talk, they don't be arrested. Today number 17 day for May 2025. But for the background story now say the Mbororo community for that area they don't undergo a lot of suffering, kidnapping for ransoms at the hands of these terrorists them. So a few days ago on the 15th of May, the Mbororo community they vex for whom they come out outside. So in that altercation they kill one Mbororo boy when I picture this way when I see him on the screen, and then as a result of that action with the Mbororo community they do way he force the military for act, they go arrest the terrorists in way they don't they kidnap Mbororo people then for ransom. So when I say I don't always tell when I say Cameroon military then they fight Ambazona terrorists, just like how the terrorists then they fight the Cameroon military. So any community where they don't terrorize when I need to take action into our own hands. I don't give an example for Libya LM. Oliver 33 export for Philly for Libya LM for the next 100 years. Cameroon military, nobody find nobody find Cameroon military. As a matter of fact, if they pay some military elements and for giving information, whenever the military they come out, if they pay them, they give information. If they reach level where we use na bangma picking and the carrying a firewood enter inside bush, go knock the shumbu for head. So this one a message for all when I contribute them. If we want for keep Amba for our community, we go keep them for the next 1,000 years. Cameroon military they fight them, and they didn't fight Cameroon military. They kidnap now for ransom. They make now their money. Kidnapping for ransom now business. Anglophones they don't talk say make your territory ungovernable. They don't make an Anglophone man a banana. So any man plus monkey they chop Anglophone man. So una need for fight back. Find a way for fight back. I not talk to me you carry gun go fight them back. I not talk to me you fight back the same way me they fight back. Find your own way for fight back against this Ambazona terrorism. So I go play the video now. Make una listen for ourselves, my country people then.
That first person that I been now. Una no ini. Nem na ite. Una okona keki na buba. Buba take how much for una. Una get ipe una how much. Una kidnap for side. You got the figure baba jiro. Kwa. Una can't buba for ukwa. Yes. Yes. You gonna 400,000. Yes. Then what happen after?
After I come on, I travel. Now I go come back. We Alex can call me now.
Alex now.
I'm down the way now.
You work with it? You need drive bike?
No. He used to go for farm to come back.
Alex.
Yeah,
Alex do it.
Now he called me for the second one. When it's on Monday, for this side of the home. Go cash. Then he take the man for Monday.
I go catch him for Monday. Now which one I catch him?
No,
I'm going picking.
I'm going picking. He's the one who asked you to come and pick him.
Yes.
So I'm going picking talk someone I can't catch you. Why talk someone I can't catch you?
No, maybe now I'm going to first talk to him about cash.
Now talk.
Come Alex.
Alex when I go catch, I'm going picking.
Yeah.
And that I'm going to kill you. Give him something.
For morning. We go take him around 10.
Yes. Wait, say we now you and them go take it. Before you who
Long Alex.
Alex.
We at school.
We
at school.
Yes.
Yeah. We can go the place and be.
I want to that is good. You know that to name.
No, at school I don't know to name. And family
Killian and B. You know them. Killian and B. The next man now is it. Alex with it. Then the other man. Actual. So now go on a phone and go take away to connect to help.
We go enter the house.
The whole kind of thing. One knife, spear. When you talk to gun, now which kind of gun?
You know the favor now.
Can you wait for a second? So they hold the gun with the name up. I go take it, then we take on tell
we take you. Go so we push for that side. So like you will keep you. We start the call. We make call. We talk. After yesterday, we have to say we all start into them. After yesterday, we need to come on with them. So they call me to the lesson 500,000 yesterday. We do 175,000.
So now the big chef de gare.
Not for this, we're not using the kind of
No, not 500,000. I don't know how many.
before.
You go under 75 now. So you take the biggest share now.
No. They send me on from YouTube, the other man is still not.
Why you want to change stuff?
Who take 200,000?
It's cool.
And 100,000, who take 100,000? Amba is using it. Which phone? The phone of who is the phone that Amba is using?
Ça, si tu veux, je mets ça, je ne vais pas m'attendre. On va dire de moi, vous l'avez dit sur moi, ça de la deuxième fois, est-ce que vous avez vu quelque chose de suspect sur moi?
Laisse d'abord ça. Toi, tu veux dire quoi?
What you want to talk to?
Talk your own.
Start from the beginning. Yes. Okay. How I don't make all the things we talk.
Now we read the Komodo in the
When
talk aloud.
Talk aloud. What talk aloud?
Talk aloud.
On Monday.
Weekly we are home.
Me and school
You
The name. Give the name now.
we take you on Monday. One keeping over there, so we will take it in the day. So we are the restaurant with 4 days. When we give you on Thursday, the first call, we need to send 5 million. The dinner, the talk. The first Thursday, we have 100,000. Now that Thursday, they computer and say they want to send the 500,000. They send the money, they send an website, that they have money. So how do you send the money now? I'm going to move 200,000. Me, I'm 175. 175,000. I was not done more 200 no. I'm 175,000. And you send one you could leave the man that there is in
The man you enter for the matter house. Alex you enter for the matter house.
If you don't see you there.
Now who call you? Now who call you?
Now me a taxi. Say you say that they don't go that man need leave am.
So you know Jao.
C'est lui qui a fait le contrat, par exemple, if